This morning I got a box of a baby I'm going to open. It's not a new baby. It's not really a reborn. It's Jasmine Goes to Grandma's. And it has some deep flaws. So we're going to open it up and see what we have to work with here. Okay, like I said, this is not a new doll. It's not a box opening. It's just the doll that somebody was selling. And she does have some flaws. Looks like she sent some little extra gifts there. A little sippy cup, that's cute. And a diaper. And a little extra sleeper. And a thank you. Enjoy. So I'll put the box aside. Get this little gal out of here. Oh, there's some bibs too. She's in a little zippered bag. Got a pretty little sleeper on. She's very soft. Okay, so on the listing, said that she has some holes there where it looks like somebody tried to root some eyebrows, and then they must have pulled them out. And in the listing, I couldn't tell. Looks like maybe she's been painted or something over her vinyl, but I'm not sure now. Looks like somebody rooted some hair. I don't know if these come with rooted hair. I'll have to check her hair out thoroughly. I thought it was a wig. It looks like her original lip paint. So maybe they didn't repaint her. Maybe it's just some sort of a something they've coated on her face. And it said that she might have the smell of hair grease. So I'm not really sure what we're going to deal with here. Got some knitted sockies on. Take the little diaper off because I want to see the whole cloth body. Okay, so the cloth body looks fairly clean so far. It's got some what they call piling, but that can all be picked off. And the legs. Yeah, the body looks clean. I was concerned that the body might be really soiled if with the hair grease thing, but so let me take a look at her feet. Looks like they're fine. I don't see any chews or damage to the vinyl. Her legs are very soft. And the hands, don't see any damage. So it looks like what we're looking at is, also they said that somebody had taken some marker and made some marker hair around the edges of her hair there. So actually she looks better in person than she did in the listing. Yeah, I took the hair down and I'm not familiar with this at all, whether somebody partially rooted her hair and didn't finish, or if it came from Ashton Drake like this, you know, where it was positioned a certain way so that you wouldn't actually see the places where there was no hair, the bald spots. I know on the Jasmine 1.5-year-old, the wig is positioned so that there are some bald spots, but the hair is styled, you know, put in like little ponytails or braids or whatever, and so you can't see the bald spots. So I'll have to comb through this and see what the deal is. Somebody has taken marker on some of those bald places too. Not really sure. But anyway, I wanted to make a video of opening this doll, and then we'll come back and after I have a chance to clean her and fix her and see how she turned out. So thanks for watching, and make sure you check back. Okay, so I decided to take this just a little bit further. I wrapped her up in bags to protect her, and I got some water and a comb and started to comb the hair out. But this, even when I took the ponytail out, her hair is like just got blobs, kind of, that aren't really in the head. They're just kind of hung on other pieces of hair. So my guess is that somebody started to root her, and you know how it gets messy and they never finished. But so far, this much hair is just kind of loose, and when you comb it, it just comes out. So I'm going to take this a little bit further. Okay, so I finally got this doll's hair combed out. It took at least a half hour, and got a little better idea of what's going on here. Hope you can see where they've taken the marker to try to fill in where there's no hair, but it appears to be that they started rooting and they didn't finish, because it's not like the doll's hair fell out. There's not places where there's holes and empty plugs. So I think they just kind of gave up on the rooting and tried to fill it in with marker. I will say that this is the second time that I've seen this kind of hair rooted on the baby, and it's very, very hard to work with. It's dry, it's real frizzy, and it's just hard to comb. Even after you get it combed out, it's hard to comb. And they say that a real African-American baby's hair is not dry and like that. So bear that in mind if you're going to root a doll. You'll want to go with a softer, smoother hair, whether it's curly or not. But don't go with a dry, real frizzy type hair, because it is just really hard to work with. And I'm not sure how realistic that is for a real like a newborn type baby. So for now, I'm going to pretty much leave it as it is. Like, even right there, some of the glue where the original wig was on there isn't scraped off, so some of that black's going to remove when I scrape the glue off. But for now, I'm going to just come up with a hairstyle, you know, to kind of fill in the places, and eventually, I'm not going to remove this hair that was put in. I'm just going to fill it in with a nicer curly hair and try to just blend it together. Leave her. Actually, she's very much like her 1.5-year-old sister that I have, who she's an older one. She has the wig and not the rooted hair, but the hair is dry and frizzy and very hard to work with. So because that would be more of the way she probably originally was, I'm gonna leave this hair in. And actually, once I got the hair, well, let me explain. When somebody rooted the hair in, and I think they even sealed it, because the hair's not falling out once I got it combed out. But what it is, when you root the hair in and then you seal it, you have to comb out all of the excess hair. There's hair that's going to fall out, and that can be scary the first time, because there's lots of hair that comes out, but you have to comb that hair out. Here's the hair that I combed out. And actually, I purchased a Reborn one time, and they had not combed out the excess hair. And, you know, it is scary. I'm like, am I pulling all the doll's hair out? But if the hair is sealed after it's rooted, then only the excess hair that didn't really go in good will come out, and then you'll have how it should look. And really, the artist should do that when they root the hair, but probably a new artist, and like I said, it is quite scary. You think you're pulling all the hair out, so you just want to quit and leave it. But I will come back with her tomorrow and I'll fix her hair in some sort of a style and dress her. And yeah, what's going to happen with her? She doesn't have odor. She doesn't stink. And her ears were, I think, originally pierced, but they are pierced. So I'm going to just wipe down all of her vinyl, which doesn't seem to be dirty, but just wipe it down, and find some sort of a style that will hide most of the inside there. And I find her an outfit, you know, that'll complement her, and then I'll go from there. I definitely don't want to use this kind of hair on her eyebrows, because that is not the way eyebrow hair is. It's not kinky like that, so I'll have to find a different hair to root into her eyebrows. This marker, that's gonna just take some time to remove. You buy the cream that you put on it, and it just takes time. So, but I won't, it's not gonna bother me that it's there until it's gone. It doesn't look that bad. In my nursery, my babies are not perfect. They are cute. I do what I can to resolve the issues. So, but just a tip for anybody that's going to root an African American doll's hair: do not use the dry frizzy stuff. It's very hard to work with. You can't even take the comb through it hardly. But at least her hair has pretty much stopped coming out, and now I can figure out how to style it until we go further with her. So, hope this has helped. I like my videos to be educational, and anything that I've learned, pass it on. So, you want to leave a comment or a like. I'm not looking for fame. I just want to share whatever I've accomplished myself, and I look at other people's videos to learn something that I haven't been able to figure out myself. So, have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Well, I wanted to point out that I will take this hair and put it in a baggie and keep it, and that way if I need to fill in and blend in places to make it look right, then I will have that hair as a backup for that. So just wanted to point that out.